Okay, you are going to do a video project in place of a quiz on transformations, and this will sum up Unit 1 for the grade 8. Okay, step 1 is your opening screen. I just cut and pasted the actual picture that came with the handout, and you can do that as well. You can have a blank screen if you want, but I need you to write your names down. So make sure it's audio and visual. I need to know who is on this project. So you could say, video project by, Mr. Ritako and Mr. Guven, and then write our names down wherever you want to write them down so I can see them and so I can hear them. Alright, first question on this is right here, letter A. What are the coordinates of the vertices of the two triangles? All I want you to do is, and you can use color key if you want to, the first red triangle is the pre-image. So write down all the coordinates of A, B, and C. Blue triangle, if you want to change the color to blue, you can, the ink to blue. But let's use the A prime, B prime, and C prime notation. Just be careful to make sure the numbers are all correct. And pop them kind of like in the clear spot. Now I've cut and pasted the graph and the question and kind of pasted them onto the blank screen. And you can do that as well. Now question B. It says, how are the triangles related, what changed, and what stayed the same? Let me kind of guide your thought process in that. For example, are my two triangles similar? Let's see here. Was there any kind of dilation, do you think, in this whole big? Was there a scale factoring? Was there enlargement? Was there shrinking? Do angles stay the same and do line segments stay the same, or do they change? So here are some questions I want you to answer when it says how are these triangles related, what changed, and what stayed the same. So think about things like line segments, angles, similarity, maybe dilation, shrinking, enlarging. So put that on there. Letter C. Once again, I'm cutting and pasting the question and the picture into one slide using my photo bucket. Now, using the transformations you learned, transfer the red triangle, ABC, into the blue triangle, triangle A prime, B prime, C prime, and then record your steps. A couple of things you've learned about. You've learned the word translation. So maybe these were translated. We've heard the word reflection being used. Now I wonder if these figures starting at red, ending at blue, were reflected at all. We've also heard the word dilation. We're not going to use the word rotation. Just so you know, we're not using rotation in this video project. So these three words, here's some key words that probably need to be used in your steps on how the red triangle became the blue triangle. And the last one here, letter D. Now is where you describe the vertices. Now I want to hear all about the coordinates. How are the coordinates changing from the red triangle to the blue triangle? And maybe there were other triangles in between that aren't part of the picture. And maybe you could talk about them. Maybe you could use the color green and put a green triangle in the in-between stage. So when the red morphed into the blue triangle, there are probably some in-between stages with the coordinates. So I want to hear all about the vertices. Tell me what's happening with the vertices. Are they being opposite signs? Are they having something added to them? And which one is being added to, the x or the y coordinate? Which coordinate is being the opposite, the x coordinate or the y coordinate? Are they being switched? This is the kind of lingo I'm looking for when you talk about describing how the vertices must be changed. I want to hear about that change in the x and y coordinates as the red morphs into the blue. And the last part here is the rubric. Alright, here's what I'll be grading you on. Number one, I'm going to ask myself, are the coordinates of all the vertices, are they all correct? 1 to 4, 0 to 4. Number two, question B, I should say. Are all three questions correct, and are answers thorough? So all three questions correct and answers are thorough? Kind of asking myself, are your answers thorough and are they correct? Question C, or number 3. Are your steps properly recorded and is this transformation correct? I want to hear about are you getting the right steps down? Are you using the right keywords? And number 4 is all about your coordinates. Is your description thorough and is it correct? I want to hear about those coordinates and how they're changing and what's happening to them. Then of course comes the extra effort here, and this is where you can excel to get the perfect 100. I mean, you could nail all these and just do what you have to do to get through it and then do nothing else. And what does extra effort mean? Well, it means you take your time, you're thorough, You're not rushing your speech. You're using great vocab skills. We learned a lot of new vocabulary in this unit, using the right kind of vocabulary as you answer the problems. And these are how you can obtain things such as the extra effort. So you know what? You could nail them all and do the bare minimum and get 16 out of 18. That's not going to be a perfect day. You want the perfect day? Go above and beyond. Make yourself and make your project be above and beyond all your peers to get the extra 2 points or the extra point on there. So your grade can go higher and higher and higher. Okay, so you now have kind of like what I'm looking for. This is all yours. I would probably say the project really shouldn't be more than a 5-minute or 6-minute project. It should be concise, right to the point, thorough, but not dragging on and on and on. Okay, so don't bore me as I watch. Let's get right to the point and answer my questions. All right, so good luck, and I look forward to seeing what you have made. Thank you. Bye.